Hi, welcome back to Align with Ali, my online YouTube Pilates page. Today we're going to have my little sidekick join us. His name is Tobi. He's an Australian Shepherd Border Collie mix, and he's got lots of energy, so hopefully he's ready for this workout. And today I just wanted to draw some attention to these leggings. These are the KNIX Weak Strong Leak-Proof legging, and I'm loving them. I love how they just hug me. They've got a beautiful pocket, and if it's that time of the month, then you are covered because they have some great support and that leak-proof benefit to them. So today we are just going to do a short Pilates mat workout. Hopefully you're going to feel the burn pretty soon on, but we'll start with a nice little warm-up laying on your back. Okay, Tobi. So you're just going to start laying on your back. He's going to come for lots of kisses. And you're just going to start by letting your body melt into the mat. Feeling the back of your pelvis, the back of your ribs, the shoulder blades. Feeling your head heavy into the mat. And feel your feet get heavy into the mat. You're going to start by taking a deep inhale through the nose, expanding through the fronts, the sides, the backs of the ribs. And then exhaling through the mouth. Another deep inhale, and exhale. Deep inhale, and exhale. 2 more deep breaths, and exhale. Last deep inhale, and exhale. You're just going to take your hands into a T. Feet are going to be wider than hip width apart. And you're going to roll across your pelvis and allow your knees to tip over to the left. And then you're going to roll back through center knees. You're going to tip to the right. Inhale as you roll over towards the left. Exhale as your knees tip to the right. And if you feel more comfortable with feet together, that's an option as well. Always do what's comfortable for your body. Don't force any range of motion. This is your workout. Make it the best workout that you can make it for yourself. We're all different. We all have different abilities, and some things are going to feel better for certain people. Now, as you let your knees tip to the left, you're going to look right. And as your knees tip right, you're going to look left. Inhale, look left, right. Exhale, look left. One more each side. And then you'll look back to center and knees will come back to center. Hands can come right by your side, feet are hip width apart. We're just going to begin to engage our deep transversus abdominis muscle. This is what is going to set us up for success throughout this entire class. So I want you to imagine a clock on your abdomen, and you have 3 and 9 on each side. You're going to squeeze 3 and 9 towards the middle. Tobi, that's not real grass. And I want you to feel that tension across the low belly. If you place your fingers there, you'll actually feel your muscles bulk up. So pull 3 and 9 to the center. Think about pulling those hip bones in and wide. And then I want you to think about pulling all the way up like you're zipping up your sweater. So feeling that engagement all the way below and all the way up to your ribs. And then you're just going to release. Tobi. Inhale, exhale, pull in and up, and exhale. Another one. Pulling hip bones in and pulling up like you're zipping up that sweater, and release. On this next one, you're going to draw the abdominal muscles in, so you're pulling and squeezing 3 and 9 to the middle of the clock. Hands are by your side, you're pressing through your feet to lift your hips. You're reaching long through your thighs and your knees, and then you come back down. So if you need to tuck that tailbone a little bit to rise up into your bridge, like I typically have to do, that's okay. And you're dumping some weight through the backs of the shoulder blades. Keep engaging that TA muscle. Again, you don't want the knees out here, so you're kind of engaging inner thighs a little bit. Keep reaching long. Hands can be up here, or if you want more support, they can be down by your side. Inhale, prepare, exhale, peel and lift. And down. Feeling the work in the back of the leg. Awesome job. Staying heavy through the toes. If you need to adjust your feet, that's okay. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. But on this last one, you're going to hold. Again, dump some weight through the backs of the shoulder blades. You're going to bring your toes in. So you're going to toe in and then bring your heels in. And then bring your toes in and then your heels in. And then you're going to go back out that way. And you're going to feel that burn through the back of the leg. So heel, toe. And then toe, heel, toe, heel. So your feet will go wider than hip width apart. Keep drawing in that TA muscle. We're going to go out once more and in once more. And then feet are going to just stop hip width apart, and then you're going to slowly lower down, laying one bone at a time, and then pelvis is the last to touch. If you need to bring your knees to chest, you can bring your knees to chest. You can go into a hip sway, whatever feels good, whatever your body needs. And then feet are going to come back down to the mat. Knees are still bent. We're going to bring our hands over the chest. Elbows are long and straight. Feet and pelvis heavy. You're going to roll across your shoulder blades, keeping the lower half of your body still. Elbows stay straight. And you're going to roll across to the other side. So your shoulder blade can peel off the mat, but the lower half of your body stays still. Toby, please. Go to your place. Awesome job. We're going to do one more each side. And then back through center, hands come to the mat. We're going to go into a hip fold series next. So you're going to draw the abdominals in and wide. Lower ribs are heavy, pelvis is heavy. We're going to float one leg up to the tabletop and then float it back down, and then we're going to alternate. What we want is we want our hip bones to stay level. We want to be breathing. We don't want that space in our back to change. We want that shape to stay the same. Now, if this is too easy, we have a progression. So you're going to bring one leg to tabletop, you're going to hold, keep drawing those abdominal muscles in, you bring the other leg to tabletop, then you bring the other leg down and down. Tabletop, tabletop, down and down. Awesome job. And you could switch. So you can, if you started lifting your left leg, you can switch to lifting your right leg. Toby thinks this grass is real. Awesome job. We're going to bring one leg to tabletop, hold, pulling the abdominals in, ribs are heavy. Exhale, bring the other leg up to tabletop. From here, we're going to do toe tap, and then heel tap, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel, toe, toe, heel, heel. Where's your ball, Toby? Feeling the burn. making sure those ribs don't lift. 4 more total, 2 toes, 2 heels. And then you're gonna bring one leg down and the other leg down and just go into some hip sways, side to side. Okay, we are gonna turn up the heat a little bit. We're gonna go back into that hip fold. So when you're ready, one leg comes to tabletop, the other leg comes to tabletop, arms come to a T. You're gonna roll across your pelvis. The hips can lift off the mat. Try and keep your ribs as stable and heavy as you can. And you're gonna roll through center into that hip sway, legs and tabletop. So less is more. Tobi, go to your place. Tobi, lay down. Tobi, lay down. Now an option to progress, Tobi, lay down, is that you roll across your pelvis. You can reach that top leg long, bend that leg, roll across your pelvis, reach that top leg long. I think Tobi's teaching you guys how to do whatever he's doing. What kind of workout is that, Tobi? Awesome job. One more each side. And then legs back to center and feet back on the foot. Okay, we're gonna reach those legs long. Arms are gonna arc back behind. I want you to imagine like your fingers and feet are being pulled in opposite directions for a nice big stretch. And then just let your body relax. You're gonna begin to arc your arms up towards the ceiling, nod your chin to your throat, and ab curl up, reach to the feet. And then stacking up really tall, and then curling that tailbone, arcing the arms. And we'll do that again. Nodding the chin, pressing your ribs, trying to keep those feet heavy, reaching long, throwing Tobi's ball. And curling back down. Thinking about layering each bone down. Tucking the chin, reaching long, and you're gonna stay sitting up. Trying to get heavy on your sitting bones. Knees are bent, hands just behind the knees, and you're just gonna roll back and then sit up nice and tall. Roll back, sit up nice and tall, rolling back, sitting nice and tall. Tobi has a ton of energy and lots of love to give. Right, on this next one we hold. You're gonna lift one arm up, another arm up, and then sit up tall. Tobi, no. Arm up, up, and tall. So scooping through the abdominals, reaching one arm up, other arm up, and sitting tall. Now if you're up for a challenge, you can do both arms up, sitting tall. Good, you're holding back here. Arms come into the circle like you're a ballerina or like you're holding a beach ball, and you're just gonna rotate, keeping the hips equally heavy. Rotate. Option, you can stay here in your little half rollback, or if you need to come up for a moment, you can come up for a moment. Roll back. Rotate. 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 Sit up tall. It's getting hot in here. Rotate. Rotate. Sit up tall. Whatever option you choose. Last 4. Last 3, 2, 1. And we sit up nice and tall. We can reach those legs long. I'm feeling that one pretty much everywhere. And then we are going to move onto our side. So I'm gonna lay on my right side to start. Arm is just gonna be under my head, if Toby will let me. So Toby is also gonna lay down on his side. He's so funny. You're gonna reach your top leg long, you can bend your bottom leg, and we're just gonna start with the lift and lower of that top leg. So I have that small space between my rib and the mat, so a little peephole. And we're just lifting a little bit higher than hip height. Makes the best cuddle buddy. I'm just lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. You're gonna hold your leg at hip height, flex that foot, sweep forward, press back. Sweep forward, press back. Sweep forward, press back. Sweep forward, press back. Flex that foot forward, press that foot back. Toby's the real star of the show today, Toby. Oh, that's Jackie. Okay, you hold that leg at hip height and you're going circle forward. Keep drawing in the abdominals so your circle just stays very small. And reverse. Good, last 2. Last one. Awesome job. You're gonna reach both legs long, heels together, pointing your toes. You're externally rotated. You're sliding one leg up, pointing the toe, flexing the foot to bring it back down. Point and flex. Hands in front for support. And I want you to imagine like you're pulling that heel down through thick mud. We have 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Perfect. We are going to come onto our stomachs. Hands are just going to be beside your face. You're tucking pubic bone into the mat, so there's a little lift through the belly button, potentially, feeling the abdominals engage. You're going to hover your head, look straight up, looking down at the mat. You're going to look to the end of the mat like you're rolling a marble away with your nose. And you're going to press up with your hands, just as far as you feel comfortable. Slowly lower back down. Hover the head, look beyond the mat, press up. Try and keep your hips heavy. Roll back down. You hover the head straight up. Look beyond the mat. You press up. And then you come back down. Hover the head like you're giving yourself a double chin. You roll that marble away with your nose and peel back up. And then come back down. From here, you are going to reach your arms long beside you. Maybe. Oh dear. You can have something under your forehead if you wish, so that your face isn't right down into the mat. And what you're gonna do from here, abdominals are engaged. You're gonna double kick. You're gonna reach and lift long. You're gonna bring your arms in front, back down, lower down. Kick, kick, reach, up, and down. Kick, kick, reach, forward, and back. Kick, kick, reach, forward, and down. Kick, kick, reach, forward, and down. Kick, kick, reach, forward, and back. Kick, kick, reach, forward, and back. We got 2 more. Kick, kick, reach, forward, and back. Last 2. Last one. Awesome job. And if you wanted to do another little cobra stretch, you can. I like to follow that up with a child's pose. And then we're gonna go into a cat-cow stretch. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're gonna press to around the back. Sink the belly, arch the back. Press to around, sink to arch. Inhale, exhale. 1 more each way. And then you're gonna find the middle. And you're gonna come onto your forearms. You're gonna reach one leg long, the other leg long. You're in a plank position. You're just gonna start by shifting forward and back. Movement is coming from the ankles. Awesome. Back to center. And you're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. Press into a child's pose. And then we are going to come onto the other side. So I did my right side, so I'm going to my left side now. Maybe Tobi will join us again for our sideline work. Bottom leg is bent, bottom rib is lifted, and that top leg is just lifting and lowering. Abdominals are drawing in. And we're just lifting and lowering. Now if you don't feel this in the side of your hip or the glute, you can always rotate the toe down. And this is where Tobi decides to place his ball. Okay, and 3 more. You're gonna hold that leg at hip height. You flex that foot, you sweep forward, press back. 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 Fun fact, Tobi's little nickname is Beans, which came from Toe Beans. His real name is Tobi, but I think sometimes I call him Beans more than I call you Tobi, eh buddy? 3 more. 2, 1, we hold that leg, we're going into circles. And then we reverse. Good. We're gonna straighten out both legs, heels together. Externally rotated. You're gonna slide that top toe along the bottom leg, reach that leg up, pull down with the heel. Sweep. Oh no, Toby. Jeez. Oh no, the ball's caught. Okay, we'll try that again. Toby always places his ball in the most inconvenient spots that he knows I have to grab it. Try not to kick you, Toby. Let's do 4 more. Two more. Last one. Awesome job. Okay. From here, we're just gonna come up to kneeling. Knees under hips, both hip width apart. And we're just gonna go into a nice bow and arrow. Tailbone is tucked. Reach back, rotate, and slide your arm back along the other. Slide and rotate. Slide and rotate. Now for me, this is a really hard position to be in. I just have really tight hip flexors. I have more of a curve in my low back, so for me to try and be in this position perfectly is really tough. So that's okay if you're not perfect. You just try and scoop through the abdominals, think about reaching that tailbone long. From here, we're just gonna do a little side bend, trying to keep both knees grounded. Reaching up and over, challenging that side flexion range of motion. Awesome job, 1 more each side. Feels really nice to stretch. Good, and then hands are gonna come to your hips. You're gonna send the hips back, squeeze the glutes, open the hips. So just some hip hinges. I like to include functional movements. I feel like this is a nice one if you're getting into gardening, if you're doing a lot of kneeling around the garden. Now, if kneeling doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can just go into a regular squat, or if you prefer to go into a squat. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. From here, we're gonna come into standing. These are gonna be about hip width apart. You're gonna do a big reach up to the ceiling. Hands swoop down by your side, chin nods to throat. You slowly roll down, thinking about each bone rolling on the next. Feeling the stretch in your low back, and then the pelvis rolls around the hips. And you just go to where you're comfortable. If you can touch the ground, great. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. If your hands come to, just your ankles, that's fine. And you're just gonna hold. We're gonna walk the hands out. And if you need to pedal the ankles, you can, or you can just hold the downward dog. I'm trying to teach Toby how to do a downward dog. Toby, do you want to show them your downward dog? I'm not quite there yet. And then you're gonna walk your hands back to your toes, hold for another moment, and slowly rolling up, starting through the pelvis, around the hips, then your low back, you're tucking that tailbone, feeling each bone stack on top of the next. And you're gonna reach up one last time. Thank you so much for joining me for that really quick mat workout. I'm hoping to bring you a reformer workout next sometime soon, and thank you for being patient with my little sidekick here, Tobi, who is just a joy to have around, so he might be around for more workouts. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Have a lovely day. You gonna say bye? You gonna say bye to the camera? Say bye! Say bye.